Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Family, bring it in. You already know what time it is. It should smell like Monday. Hey, tap in, people. Listen. The Reese's Cup trail keeps getting laid out. Everything is leading and pointing to crossroads aligning with what date or what month. You know, again, speculations right now, but what month we assume based off of the things that are lining up for this settlement to come through, right? Again, I've stuck to the fact that I believe it's April. Everything's also lining up with Bitcoin halving happening in April as well. But now we've had what released with the Uphold X bought Bitru's options. I forgot what the third exchange is, but of course everything's popping out XRP. XRP's going mainstream with news, right? CNBC, Fox, which will tap in. Key in on that CNBC, guys. But look at their most recent news that's popped off. Let's tap in first. Bitcoin sitting at 43,000. Has recovered and holding that 40,000 mark. We love to see that. XRP still sitting stagnant at that 50-cent mark, still dealing with, like I said, guys, make sure y'all tap in on video from Friday. My most information-filled videos, and people don't want to tap in on the video from Friday, guys. But like I said, XRP sitting at 50 cents after we had that XRP rumor. There was a hack or something like that that occurred, which we, fully verified, and also was verified by Brad Garland House to not have occurred. People are still sitting up there, sentiments holding. I believe that's just a little bit of FUD to try to be a reason for holding this price down for what's about to come through. But what's about to come through, guys, tap in. Payments, Ripple Payments is back in action after 3 years in the legal wilderness and an XRP hack twist. Oh, I like that. The storming the U.S. markets with major upgrades. W. Oliver Sajiva, head of product marketing at Ripple, just dropped the bombshell with 90% of Ripple's operations outside the U.S. This marks a massive beginning of adoption in their home turf. Brace yourself for a Ripple revolution, guys. We'll tap into this article here that goes a little bit further in depth with that. But like I said, guys, Ripple is now returning back to the place that caused the most havoc for in the first place. Now, mind you, Ripple is 7-8 times bigger and stronger than it was when we had the initial run. That's the skeleton of what Ripple is now, right? But now they're coming back to the U.S. Markets in a storm, right? Well, that's ironic. It's almost like you would be doing that if that was ahead of a settlement. Now, remember, you got all your exchanges, Bitru popping off with options. Okay, wait a minute. And we're waiting. We already know they beat the case. We're just waiting on the settlements, but now they're coming back, storming back in after 3 years of lawsuit. Let's read in. In a strategic move, Ripple has decided to break its 3-year silence in the U.S., according to the post on LinkedIn by W. Oliver Sajiva, head of product marketing at Ripple, announced that they are set to unveil a series of product upgrades. These upgrades will be powered by the extensive money transmitter license, MTLs, and will target the majority of the United States. Despite 90% of Ripple's business thriving internationally, this bold initiative marks a notable return to U.S. markets for Ripple payments. Moreover, this initiative comes amid legal scrutiny from the SEC and the recent XRP hack, which increases the weight of announcement. XRP hack, there was a rumor. All right. But nonetheless, you can't win them all with these, reporting sources. But let's say it. Guys, they're returning back after what would just bring them to come back at this time. Now, y'all, hey, listen, I ain't gonna tell you what to think, but you just put 2 and 2 together. If you can't put 2, if I can't convince you, nobody can. This is what's occurring. They're coming back to the U.S. markets. If they were banned, if this was going to be something long, they wouldn't be coming back to the U.S. market. So we know that the term of when this settlement's coming is within a short window, right? Okay, guys, hey, just keep tapping on. Let's pull through here. What is this here? Boom. Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen calls Congress to pass crypto legislation. Crypto assets that are not securities. Guess which asset has regulatory clarity? Now, guys, remember, all this popping down one after another. They're storming back. Janet Yellen's talking about, oh, yeah, we're going to get this regulation going. Hey, tap into this here. Fair use.
Assets and related risks, such as from runs on crypto asset platforms and stable coins, potential vulnerabilities from crypto asset price volatility, and the proliferation of platforms acting outside of or out of compliance with applicable laws and regulations. Applicable rules and regulations should be enforced.
Y'all, I know I'm wrong for this. But y'all just take a little look over this little hand right here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And Congress
I'm sorry.
should pass legislation to provide for the regulation of stable coins and of the spot market for crypto assets that are not securities. We look forward to continuing to engage with Congress on this. With this overview, I look forward to taking your questions on these. And the Council is focused.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tap in now. Tap in, guys. Understand. So now you got Ripple coming back to the United States markets. You've got Janet Yellen's speech on crypto assets that are not securities beginning to have legislation passed, so with regulatory clarity of what they can and can't do and things like this. Guess again, as we mentioned, the only crypto with legal clarity as passed by the SEC in a gut-wrenching battle, right? Oh, that's right. Little baby Ripple right there. Wow. So all this is lining up. Amidst that, right? And of course, I just had to point this out just for those to understand the power that's in here, right? Just understand, despite the concerns of a significant segment of the XRP community that Ripple's monthly release of XRP from its escrow and sale of some hundreds of millions of it, over $4 billion in the last year, is the reason for XRP's price not performing as they expect it should perform again. For anybody that understands what's going on with that, guys, that's liquidity. That's how they are creating the coins that's going to be able to use the guide. Again, this is not just a stock where you're not holding stock. You are holding the digital card for money. There's trillions of dollars. You need to have liquidity to support those trillions of dollars. That's what the system is already set up, and it runs like that in the background. What you're waiting for is the online. But nonetheless, let's not go down that road again. Has still outperformed more than 62% of the top 100 coins in the last year. Highlights, guys. Now, missed again, the biggest lawsuit in crypto, XRP beats, and still maintains what? A price has increased by 27% in the last year, so 27% year to date. Of course, we're high, we're up at 80, but again, still 27% and outperformed 62% of the top 100 crypto assets in the last year, while defeating the SEC. Hey, listen. Hey, you don't need to be on this train. You don't have to be on this train, but like I said, I'm putting my money where my mouth is, pause. And my mouth is over here with Brad Garland. Pause again. Guys, let's close it out with our favorite CEO. Tap in, Brad. Tell us a little something. Hey, I want y'all to know something in that hand. Remember I told you everything's going mainstream, right? Hey, there are no coincidences. He didn't just fix that couple. I'm going to show them they just randomly hit between my fingers to show. Guys, hey. You got to understand it's going public. You got to understand the support.
The theme of rebuilding trust is paramount, and I think that applies to crypto as well. Last year's a year with a lot of headwinds, some self-inflicted wounds, but I think
values
as we rebuild trust with the ecosystem, with the major players, I think the future is extremely bright. 2024 is going to be marked with the reversion to kind of core first principles, recognizing that compliance in crypto and all financial services is very important. And I think to build that trust and to really scale into the opportunity that crypto represents, we have to have that compliance first mentality. The primary thing I'm looking forward to in Davos is staying warm. It's definitely a cold year, a little more snow than previous years. No, Davos always, I think, stimulates ideas. I'm mostly thinking about the crypto industry and Ripple specifically, but certainly what's going on a geopolitical basis and with climate are front and center here in the Davos issues.
Woo! That is your leader, Brad Garland, guys. Like I said, hey, much love, people. I just want to tap in again, like I said, guys, with automated market makers coming in on February 12th. I believe it's 12th. I think it's pretty sure February 12th. It's 12th to 14th, but I think it's 12th. Again, we're just trying to hold above 80%. I think we're currently sitting at 83% on the vote for automated market makers. So like I said, guys, that's going to create the liquidity pool. And again, will be basically our first and last segment before we're able to switch this thing on and have some of these banks trading back and forth, which is again going to be the spike of price again, following the spikes off of the settlement news, etc., which again I speculate to be happening in April. Guys, listen, Everything's pointing to it. I just don't have anything to tell me anything differently. I haven't been wrong on my predictions yet. We'll just see how this all plays out. But listen, guys, if you enjoyed the content, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. My birthday is in March. I'm trying to hit 2,000 family members of this money mafia before March. Don't come on here looking at this video and not liking and subscribing. You know you're wrong for that. You never will be anything if you don't give a little love out here. We're putting a little effort here trying to bring that news. Hey, all y'all can do is throw me a like and subscribe. Hey, much love to y'all. Hey, y'all already know what's next, don't you? Y'all know I love that money mafia. Yes, sir.